Hey everyone, and warm welcome to Skill Union Trade channel. My name is Mekti, and today is October 12th. We are talking about cryptocurrencies market as usual at the end of the week. May I also remind you that anything we say or do in our channel should not be considered as a financial advice. In case you need one, please get a consultant. Let's start. And as usual, we start with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin and Ethereum this week have been very strong. So let's start with Bitcoin. We can see that it's closing above the 21 EMA moving average, well, basically exponential moving average at 61,500. So if it will close above this level of support, that's a good sign. We might break the closest level of resistance, which is 66,500, 70,000 and 71, 72 and 73. So basically start to show the signs of trying to break the all-time high, which is at 73,750. That is a very good sign for Bitcoin. So far so good. We are looking forward for the bulls to continue their run. If we take a look at the daily time frame, we can see that bull flag that has been forming for a very long time, and the consolidation has been happening. We can see that the levels of support for marginal traders, which is 60,300 and 62,200, have been held. So there were a lot of buys happening and the price has been pushing up. So far so good. We're going to try to break this bull flag formation, try to push the price up. Well, the bulls will try to do that. Meantime, the short traders, the bears, are not feeling well right now. We can see that their level of resistance is 65,179 to 64,400. That is basically the only solution for them to try to keep the price down. Once it breaks the level, and I think most probably it will, we may see the price of 67,000 not being able to hold the bulls from pushing out the bears. So this would be a very good sign that there's a bull market going on. The prices will still gonna go up and everything's gonna be fine. The level for the bears to give up is 70,178, which was about $70,200. This is the point where the bears will break. That's gonna happen. Eventually, what we did last week, we actually opened a futures position. As we told, we're going to start to buy if it reaches 59,600. Basically, our purchase was as 59,481 because on Binance, the levels are a bit different than the index. Now, we might see another push down to 57. We actually already fixed in some profits, but in case the price goes down to 57 or 55, we're going to buy some more, try to make more in our position. But so far so good. The price has been going up. It needs just to break above this dynamic levels of resistance that have been happening for the last 2 weeks, basically just to show the move that is strong enough to move up. So far so good. The bulls are there to keep the market going. In case it is not so good and the situation is bad, we're going to see buys happening here and here again for the futures trading. Those are the guys that are having their positions with 10x leverage max. The big picture is telling us that so far we have 59,500, 59,600 to 55,600, 54,600 are the levels of support, and we can see the levels of resistance happening here. So if you have bought in a position at 60,000 or less, basically you can hold up to the levels of resistance 65,000 and 68,000 respectively. Just fix in some profits. In case you already fixed in some profits, as we did in our channel, just don't forget about your stop loss. Just put it above the purchase line so you would not be having any losses in that position. Regarding Ethereum has been holding steadily well. So there's a level of dynamic support, the blue line you can see on the chart, and it's been holding it very well since the August. We can see that it reached the 2100 to 2000 levels of support, and it held it once, held it twice, held it 3 times, 4 times, 5. The only bad thing about this, the more times we check the support line, even if it's dynamic, the riskier it is for the asset. So basically, once the line is broken, once the price starts to close below the supported line, we can see a further move down after its retest. So there's a huge possibility that it will break it eventually, and I think it might happen unless the situation will change and we'll have the breakout above the 2729. this is the move up, showing that the trend has changed significantly and we're gonna have a bull run for Ethereum. I really don't think so, and the only chart that is telling me that it's not so good looking is the chart Ethereum to Bitcoin. We can see the whales have been pushing their positions heavily on the 0.038 level once they were not able to hold a level above that. So what they're doing is just to show that there is a support for the asset, and we're going to keep Ethereum high, while I really think they already gave up, and basically what they're trying to do is just lure in some more people to get into the altcoins, to get into the assets that are very risky and not into the Bitcoin. And basically there might be a situation where Bitcoin will rise and Ethereum will not rise as fast, basically what's been happening right now, and we might see the Ethereum to Bitcoin price drop down to 0.033, 0.031 levels as a support. Regarding the dominance, we can definitely see it's still going up. There has not been many differences in the last few months, few years I'd even say, because the trend has been pushing up. So far so good. I really think the dominance will reach up to 60%, maybe a bit more. I'll talk about it once it reaches 60 in case it does. So after that, there might be a reversal and we might see altcoin season. Before that, all the altcoins are super low. We're going to talk a lot about altcoins, what's been happening to them, and there's some news that about the FBI and doing some bad stuff with the market makers that were pumping and dumping the altcoins. So far so good, but the dominance still going up, so you should be considering more to look at for the BTC, for the Bitcoin, as the major asset on the crypto market to buy. Nothing else. Just don't rush into something else thinking that it's going to make 10x or something. Bitcoin is the safest asset so far and the only asset you'd actually buy and not risk as much.
A lot of people don't know where to keep their cryptocurrency assets at, and like you use some wallets which are not very sophisticated and easy to use. I'm using Unstoppable, and I think Unstoppable team are great. They didn't have their token before like many of the other wallets do, but right now they have launched their wallet on Telegram. Link is down in the description. You can check it out, answer some questions, and get some free coins from Unstoppable. Unstoppable wallet, wallet number 1.
Now let's talk about altcoins. Altcoin season has not started yet, but yet we see the big ones, which have the market cap of more than $10 billion right now, are pushing their price up, and we can see the same supportive line of support, basically the trend line that we've seen on Ethereum, happening to a lot of other altcoins, not all of them, but a lot of other altcoins, and it's been showing a very humongous support for the price to keep on going up. Same as for BNB, for example, we can definitely see it has reached the level of support of 535. The bears are waiting at 600 and 650. So far they managed to put down the price from 609, 618 basically down to the support line and down to the level of support of 535. But this type of formation is showing that there is a still possibility for a bullish momentum, and the price might break up to 652, 645 levels where bears are ready to strike back. If we look forward for Solana, the Solana has been having the same line of support. Unfortunately, the market maker is a jackass and has not been able to push the price down to 130, so we'll be able to buy more. But anytime the price goes down lower than $140, I'll keep on buying Solana and accumulating more of it, because I really think that the project has been fine lately, and even though there were problems with FTX, so far they've been solved. A lot of meme coins, a lot of altcoins are sold on Solana network, plus they're issuing their phones, which are blockchain phones, and there's some movement in the asset itself, and so far so good. We really think that Solana breaking this dynamic resistance has been a good sign. It's been trying to break it like 3 or 4 times, even closing above it. So the closest level of resistance is $150, $160. The closest level of support $130, but in case it goes down, we're ready to buy it up to $91 respectively. If we go to XRP, the XRP has been showing different signs. So it's been side trading since August, since July even. Once it entered this sideways trade, and in August it managed to even get us 46 cents purchase. It has not reached to the level of resistance of 69 cents so far, and it's been trading sideways. So in case you're interested and you're watching our channel, you could see the levels of 55, 62, and 52 cents. You could always buy those levels with a small amount and sell once it reaches the next level of resistance. Easy trade, happening like once in a while, once in a month, two in a month. So you can make small profits, but once the people who have already bought at 46 cents, they already placed their sales at 69 cents respectively, hoping that XRP would be able to reach those heights, and having all that good information happening with Ripple doing contracts and XRPL and all that stuff. Well, basically read all that news, you Ripple lovers. So everyone is we're expecting it as well. I mean, hoping that it will happen because we have a huge position on Ripple, and we really hope that everything goes fine with them. Regarding the Dogecoin, it's the same thing as with BNB and Ethereum. We have this support line trajectory. We have the level of resistance at 11 cents, which has been very resisting. So it happened last week. We've seen it not break the 11 cents right now, but holding the support line. Once it breaks it, we have 12.6 cents as a resistance level. We talked about this level many times before. It's been like supportive and resisting a lot of times on the chart. So breaking above 12 cents is a good sign because we have 14 and 15 cents respectively as resistance levels. So in case you're interested in Dogecoin, just be ready to buy once it is low and sell once it is high. I really would expect it to go down to 7 cents. In case it does that, that would be interesting price for me to start buying, but beforehand I'm not looking to buy the meme coins. Regarding the Tron sideways trading since August. Once it reaches levels, we are hoping that Justin Sun starts to sell more of his coins. Maybe he's waiting for it to reach the price of 18 cents so he could sell really a lot of them, because 30% profit from the trade of buying it at 13 cents and selling it at 18, that's 30% profit. Pretty good. But so far it's been side trading for the last month and a half or 2 months. So in case it breaks the levels of resistance at 16 cents, that is a possibility for XRP to reach the highs. But beforehand, they're going to start selling it here again once the price goes up there. You can take a look at the levels of support and resistance on our videos. You could trade by them or you may skip it, your call. But these are the levels you could basically trade at. The simplest thing to do. Regarding the Toncoin, which is not having the same chart as BNB or Ethereum, we can definitely see it's trying to hold above the 556 levels, 550 levels of support, but it's been very weak, although there's a lot of accumulation happening. A lot of new holders of TON have been entering the market. There's almost 1 billion of them right now. I think it's crazy numbers. I really think that TON has some problems that need to solve the liquidity issue, and the biggest issue is liquidity right now. So once the liquidity issue will be solved, and to solve that they need to restructure everything in the company. That's my thought. But right now the best levels to buy is $4 or $3 respectively. We're talking about them. The 460 is the closest support, 414 is a real support, and $3 is the main one. Well, basically needs to hold above the 3 just to show that there is still a bull run might be happening. With TON, the levels of resistance $6, $6.33 and $6.85 respectively. For Cardano, same thing happening as a BNB and Ethereum. We can definitely see this level of support moving, the dynamic level of support moving in with the price. The price is trying to hold above it, and well, once it breaks this level of resistance, we may start talking that there's a possibility for it to reach 45 cents price. But beforehand, I'm more interested to buy ADA or look forward for ADA below the 31 cents. I see that nobody's very much interested in Cardano. Once it breaks below the 31 cents, we should start be looking at what is happening in the company, in the DAO itself, whether there will be some changes, whether they're going to implement anything. But beforehand, there's not much interesting happen. There might be a small accumulation here happening, but mostly it's the price action that's been happening due to the Bitcoin rise. Regarding Avalanche, the coin that almost went out of our charts because their market cap went below $10 billion is now back and is actually pushing very well. There is a dynamic level of support. It's been held 4 times already and is trying to break the resistance levels it sees. $28 and $30 respectively is the closest resistance levels we see. 31.58 to 34.83. These are the strongest resistance levels you may see on Avalanche happening. Once it breaks above that, we'll see the chart and we'll see the levels that we might reach in the future. But right now everything is so fine with Avalanche, and unfortunately we're not able to buy it at $23, and the price never reached there. We still hope that it might reach 21.55. This would be the perfect spot to start buying Avalanche. But in case it doesn't, the worst case scenario, we should be ready to buy it at $14.76 or $15, about around that number. So the last one is a Shiba Inu meme coin I hate so much. Still it leaves, and we can see that it's trying to break above 21,000 and 19,000, but unfortunately it was stopped in October. Now it's holding the support of 15,000 and it's trying to accumulate a little bit more just to show the power, that there is more power in dogs dogs coins. So once it breaks these 19 and 21,000 resistance levels, we may see it at 25,000, but so far so good. The worst scenarios is to break below the 15,000 and 14,000 up to 11,000. This would be the level to maybe buy some of Shiba Inu, because this level of support has been showing well. I would be rather looking forward to see go below 11,000 up to 6,000. This is a very good trading range. You can actually fix in some bots that would be trading this range as to accumulate more of Shiba Inu, in case you're a dog lover and you really think that Shiba is going to make it up in the future.
Talking about meme coins and other altcoin stuff, there is no application that we can find on Telegram that is good for trading. Well, this situation might change. BLUM, you can find the link in the description, is going to change the market. We would be able to trade on Telegram or meme coins and shit coins. If you see them on the market cap, they might be traded at BLUM in the future. This will be the exchange number 1. This is our thoughts. This is not a financial advice, but get your free BLUMs right now. Link is in the description.
Now let's talk about the altcoins that are bullish to BTC. We have a new name in it, which is PHP. And may I also remind you that there are FBI investigations right now happening about the pumps and dumps made by market makers, about 16 of them, big ones actually, big names. So be careful with altcoins that already had this kind of situations and are really like torn down in price very low right now. They may be delisted from the exchanges because the market makers are gone. But once these news will fit into the market and actually work out, we can definitely see a few altcoins being out in the market, because there are no market makers that are used to make pumps and dumps on them. So the first one is OG, the ones we talked about. Again, the market makers creating a pumps and dumps. This is a fan token of not a company, it's basically a sport team, OG, a cyber sport team. They're playing Counter-Strike and Dota, a few other games maybe. So OG makes those pumps and dumps pretty often. In case you're accumulating more of the OG token below the price of $6.5, basically below the yellow lines you can see on the screen, that's a good thing for you, because you are selling whatever you accumulated that period. In case you don't do that, please don't try to buy it in and think that it's going to reach like $100, because again, it's a fan token. It's not going to make it like $100. In case it does, it's rather a pump and dump situation rather than something else and fundamental. So in case you're doing socios and you're using the Chili's thing and there's some championship happening, you buy the token, OG wins, you sell the token because OG won. The next one, which is a new one, which had 100 weeks in the Bitcoin, Ethereum, basically cryptocurrency altcoin to Bitcoin chart. This is a Phoenix, PHP. Phoenix is a very well-known name from the people who are now 35 plus, because they remember a magazine from 2000 that were predicting that there's going to be a single cryptocurrency in the world, which will be called Phoenix. At the same time, their launch of the artificial intelligence thing called Skynet is also remembered by the people who are 30 plus, that there might be a Terminator coming in, and he was created by Skynet, which is artificial intelligence. So this is kind of scary thing. It's decentralized and it has a pretty scary names for the people who are 30 plus. But like regarding the chart, if we look at the price itself, the price has been acting very well since September, because it broke above this resistance level, the dynamic resistance, and it's pushing up, breaking the levels of 2075, 256, 278 might be the next levels of resistance. And again, the levels of support is about 97 to 88 cents. a very good levels of support in case it goes down. You can also start buying it once it reaches 158, 145 in case it does that, as it did already in October. Yet there is a possibility for it to reach the 256, 278. So in case you're in the position, it's very well, because you can make some profits. The profits are going to be about 23% just from the move from 2075 to 256. But in case the price breaks this dynamic level of support, you can always look out for to buy at 158, 145. There's also level of 1.2 that there's a lot of trading happening at that period, and 1.2 is also a good level to buy, but also the most efficient one might be the 97 cents or 88 cents respectively. So in case you're accumulating Phoenix, that's a good chance, because the lowest price for Phoenix historically was 6 cents. In case you have bought any of the Phoenix below like this price today, and you have bought it like above the 6 cents, you're pretty lucky, because you have made good profits. I have not accumulated Phoenix, but I'll be looking out forward to do that in the future, as it's already proven to be the cryptocurrency that is holding for a lot of time on the market. Regarding SDX, we can see that the price that was moving down, it's holding the 166 level as we shown it last week. Hopefully we'll do that, but it needs to break this level of resistance, dynamic one, which you don't see on the screen, but there is one. There's a possibility for it to reach down again 146, 134. Those are the real levels of support that has been holding. The best levels to buy are 90 cents and 82 cents. The best levels to sell is 23 cents at 258, 237. This will make the 23% profit in case you bought some at 19 cents at 192 already. Mantra DAO, new all-time high, still pushing up. I'm closing a parts of my position right now, like I'm moving out from Mantra DAO just because it's reaching the all-time highs. But again, my entrance price is super low, so I can keep on like selling it for a few more months in case it's keep on going up. But there is no like direct point we can say that it's reached the highs. In case it will, I mean, I'm going to share that information relatedly to Bitcoin, because Mantra DAO, I've been buying and selling it to Bitcoin. So once it reaches the specific levels to Bitcoin, I will be able to share it in our channel and Telegram group. Please don't forget to sign up for it. There is a link down below. And hit the like button in case you want that info to come up. Where to sell the Mantra DAO in case you've bought a lot of them. Fetch AI, the artificial intelligence thing, again, so far so good, holding 132, 128, 121 support levels. I really think once it breaks this movement down and there's going to be a move up, you can make a sale at 174 again, as we did before at September. So basically that's the 30% profit on that trade. In case it really goes down, there's a 82 cents possibility to buy, but so far so good. Those 132, 121 levels have been a very good support lately. Regarding the super has been trading this small moves between the 112, 102. In case you're watching our videos and started to accumulate super, you can always use those levels of 112, 102, which is basically about 10%, just to put in some bots with the net, so it will buy and sell, accumulating the super. Once it goes up, you have accumulated a lot of super, you close that bot and you have super coins on your wallet, waiting for it to reach 166, 182 levels, making you 48% profit on anything that has been accumulated here. In case it goes down, you know that the level to buy is 69 cents, right? Like you see it on our videos. So far so good. The super has been pushing up. Super is super. I don't know what it is though. Regarding the people, I hate that meme coin. Again, there are two levels, 76 and 0.76 and 0.7. You could accumulate here. In case you're not accumulating, it doesn't matter, because I'm not trading that meme coin. It has no fundamentals, nothing on it. There's a level of resistance at 10 cents, but again, the 7.6 and 7 cents are the closest levels of support in case it goes down, and the best level of support in case you're really forward to look buying it, it's 4 cents and 4.7 cents respectively. Again, there's a level of dynamic support that is pushing the price up, but once it breaks, it might even go up to 3 cents low. The one coin I wanted to add to our charts, which is very low in price right now, but it's been accumulating for more than 2 months, and I see the accumulation happening. This is Iris. Iris is the Atom, one of the Atom coins, Cosmos, in case you heard about it. Basically, this accumulation is pretty good, and I think it's been happening on many other coins like Kava and Hard and Telestia. Basically, all the coins that are on Atom, on Cosmos. So this accumulation might be good. The price still may go down up to 0.032, but this accumulation is a very good thing, because in case the price starts to go up, this accumulation is showing us where the big money came in and basically is holding this coin until it will go out. So in case you're interested, you can always accumulate some more of Iris and sell it once it goes up, once it's in the charts that it's been well in Bitcoin, well to Bitcoin, or reaching some new highs. We might be talking about it in the future. So this is the points where you're accumulating the coins in order for it to reach the good prices in future, and you could sell it easily to the market because you accumulated enough for you to feel fine. And in case it goes up, it may go up to 10x. Basically, you accumulate the coins for a specific amount in your portfolio. It could be 5%, like $500, let's say. You accumulate for $500, and you have that coin for $500. You invest everything, then you get back your $500, and everything else that is left in $500 may reach up to $5,000, making you a 10x profit. So this is how it's made in a long-term run for the cryptocurrency tokens. So once you see those publishings that have made like tens of thousands of dollars in the coin, what they do is, once they see the price has been accumulating for some times in a coin, they buy some of it, and once it goes up, they sell it, and they show this crazy profits. While all they done was just like softly buying little pieces of that coin while it was down low. That was everything I'd like to say today about the cryptocurrency markets. We hope to see you next week, and hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to hit the like and share it with your friends. Hope you see you next time. Bye.